If collecting is your love,
I want more.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
Oh, the hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 SIG Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
in the box!
Doug! It's the captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is your love,
I want more.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
Oh, the hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 SIG Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
in the box!
Doug! It's the captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD.
No? Yes? Yes? Maybe. It looks like I see something lighting up. I hear something. Hey. There we go. Sound. That's what that is. All right, folks. Goodness gracious. That was nearly scary. I don't know why that wasn't working. Money Mitch, I see you're first. What's up, Don? Big T, how are you? Hello, lady. Carlos, T-Bone, Crystal, Juan, and the babies. The boards are lighting up. Look at that. Yeah, and now I don't know why none of... Oh. Burn it all to the ground. I think that is the answer. Burn it all to the ground. Burn it all to the ground. There it
Go
is.
have a drink, Lyle.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
At least that one works, even if the hype train doesn't. We are in a hype train. Thank you. Let me get through the chat again. All right, here comes some shouts. Carlos, lady, both 32 months. Hey, that's a long time. That's a long time. Crystal and Juan, thank you for the bits. I like bits. Lady, thank you. Carlos, thank you. T-Bone, 29 months. We are level 2. So listen, I don't know if some of you, if everybody follows those hype train levels and all the stuff associated with them. But apparently they just unleashed some new. So that's new. I didn't know that was there. They just unleashed some new level 5 ones. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh, there's a whole bunch of new-ish I see. This is interesting. Okie dokie. I didn't even know those were there. Oh, all right. So I have so much to go through. I have so much. I wish this was tomorrow, because tomorrow Jimmy will not be here and I can drink heavily. And that's what kind of drinking today needs. It just needs drinking. So LA Comic-Con was pretty great. We sold a lot of signed comic books. We sold a lot of original art. We only sold, carbonated water. We only sold one mystery box. The rest was original pieces of art straight out the case. A ton of signed Star Wars cards. We sold a gaggle of the you didn't know about these. They are on DCDcollects.com right now. There's only 4 left. We had Argyle Lee. Make some cards. So my Stream Deck is not working, so bear with me as I try to manually do this. Yeah, that's not the button I wanted. There we go. I just effing hate technology. I am too old for this ish. I am too stupid for this ish. This ish is one giant headache. That's how I really feel. I know, I'm on a live mic. I'm saying it out loud so everyone hears me. I hate technology. I think it sucks. Let's fix... Isn't technology supposed to make our lives easier? Why is it the opposite of that? Why is technology making our lives less easy? You can do cool stuff, but it's going to take you a really long time to do it. Kodos is available. Hella is available, or Hell, her traditional name. The Batman Who Laughs and the Joker. Listen, pretty solid pieces still left. But in addition, we have another little thing that we did that sold like hotcakes. So, Lee... Why? I'm in a mood, folks. I just want you to know I'm in a mood.
What would happen?
Oh, Jimmy, it has nothing to do with you, buddy. You're perfect.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
I say so.
No, I'm not.
Yep.
Daddy, the Daft Punk skins in Fortnite are about to leave on October 4th.
Yeah.
So 3 days. So that's why I need that skin immediately. I'm at 1,400 and the skin is 1,500. So I'm trying to
There
finish
it
the
is.
whole battle pass. So the
There it
one-
is.
bonus pass.
Good mood, great mood. I'm fed up. All right. Hype train success. Y'all got some hype for that train, and I got a ginger with a blowing a thing. So, Lee did a bunch of Star Wars sketches. So what happened is, if you bought one of these Book of Boba Fett's for $124.99, which obviously that's not just for that, you were going to get a You Pick 'em sketch card. Now here's the cool thing about these sketch cards is these sketch cards are on his official backs, his Star Wars backs. These are the good ones. Not that ours aren't good, but you know what I mean. You get it. You understand. You're picking up what I'm laying down. There's 4 left. First come, first serve. There are, I believe, 8 of these remaining, so there's a lot to choose from. This was arguably the most popular thing other than high-end original art that we sold, which we sold a lot of original cozies. We sold the Daniel Gonzalez Wonder Woman. She's gone. I'm sorry, folks. I know some of you were hoping to get that extra payday to snag that Wonder Woman. She gone. BT Dub, the final sale was just shy of 500. So you guys had a chance at a very low price. But it was a good show. We did well. Were there any numbers or autographs pulled in the Bob tin? Yeah, everyone's guaranteed an autograph. There's an autograph in every one. Every single one. Now, I did not get any additional numbered cards out of any of the tins that we did open. Now, I only opened 2 tins. Admittedly, one tin was opened on YouTube by a fan who does unboxings. He tagged us in it. If you're on Instagram, you follow us and the things that were tagged in, you would have seen him opening that box. He was pretty happy. I did have a DM chat with him afterwards. He loved it. He was stoked. He said, Lee is selling his sketch cards between 100 and 400, depending on the content to be able to get a sketch card, which would have cost him $100 anyway. That's like getting the tin for $25. And I said, see, you get it. He said the tin was the bonus. I would have paid that anyway for the sketch card. So, with that said, many of them followed up afterwards. Those tins all guarantee an autograph. I will tell you 9 out of 10 are going to be bit players, but there is that 1 out of 10 that is a notable person. Oh, it's all good. What's going on, Brent? How you doing? Crystal, I had some tequila yesterday and the day before and the day before that. And oh, goodness gracious, there is a reason that is a very sought after tequila. Holy smokes. Holy, it was, listen. I drink my tequila room temperature because I'm a savage. And this tequila had absolutely no burn. The only time I felt alcohol was in the deep finish. As it rolled around my palate, I enjoyed nothing but pure tequila flavor and was only reminded it was alcoholic when I finished it. You thought I was going to say swallowed. I did not look into the history. Admittedly, I was too busy drinking it. But so good. I will look into the history now that I've told you how great it is. It's unbelievable. Oh, it is unbelievable. That is better than $100 bottles that I have drank and $150 bottles that I've drank. It is so good. Thank you. How cool is it? Oh, yeah, so, Maddox, I've actually been following Maddox for a while. Maddox is great. He's a prodigy. He's an amazing artist. His parents are wonderful. I spoke to his parents at WonderCon this last year. And encouraged them to just keep going and to not jump on the first contract given to him because they need to make sure that he's getting properly compensated. So I have actually talked to Maddox and his parents before. Great kid, loves art, loves the attention that art gives him. Very bright, very, very bright guy. What up, Durbin? How you doing? I saw Durbin. I got my Durbin hug. It was great. I loved it. It was awesome. Comic-Con is fantastic. I was so busy / tired / preoccupied that I did not get a single signature on my badge. That is two badges that are completely clean because I was just so busy and so preoccupied. What up, Pat? How you doing? How about them Bills, Pat? How about them Bills? I have a couple things to open. I have 2 orders in. Thomas has an order. Craig has an order. So I do have 2 orders. I also have realized that the AC is not on. Let me go fix that first.
I just sniped a guy headshot while he was moving.
Yeah? Oh, yeah? Yeah. Hey, it wasn't pretty, but it's a dub's a dub. There is no better second half team than the Buffalo Bills. The adjustments made at halftime are bar none the best. Recovering from exhaustion. Oh, me too, Durbin. Listen, I am in a lot of pain just everywhere all the time. My shoulders, my knees, everything back, everything hurts right now. Everything hurts right now. Speaking of everything hurts, did anyone see the Tyreek Hill injury? Yeah, that hurt. Well, listen, it's awful that his career ended like that. But eventually, you are going to have to retire. And listen, he's got 11 kids that finally get to have their daddy home. So God bless Tyreek. I hope he has a speedy recovery, and I hope he finally gets to enjoy the time with all of his kids and to be the father that everybody knows he can be. Crystal's like, I love you, DC. It's true. Hey, he's got tons of time for those kids now. I'm so happy for him. His wife is going to be ecstatic. Speaking of ecstatic, I'm not going to be here Friday. I'm just going to pull that Band-Aid off for you. I found out last week that, I knew I was going to be in San Diego this weekend. That was always actually part of the plan for almost a year. I have known that I was going to be in San Diego this Saturday. What I did not know is that we would be leaving Friday morning to go to San Diego for the show on Saturday. My wonderful, beautiful wife, Melissa's cousin, Robert Montano, who is a very famous Broadway actor, singer, and dancer, triple threat, had a Broadway one-man show that was going to tour the U.S., and he was making stops in San Diego. And we had agreed to meet the family in San Diego for his show as a surprise. He doesn't know we're coming. What up, Sapphoros? Saw me in a YouTube video. Whose YouTube video? So I thought we were just going to go there the day of the show. Apparently, the family got the gigantic Airbnb house where all the family's going to stay. And apparently, it's for Friday, Saturday night. So we were returning Sunday night. But I will be missing the Friday show. It was completely unexpected. I was under the impression we were just going to go on Saturday. But I was corrected. And we are not going to be here Friday. Scuba! He's like, yeah, I'm here. Right, Pat? I think it's like 6. I don't know if it's quite 9. I think it's like 6. But hey, man, when you have that many tens of millions of dollars, you can have all the kids you want because you can afford them. It's the, people that have one kid that aren't millionaires that struggle. Ordinary Adventures. I appear for like 5 seconds near the end. Ordinary Adventures? I take it was at Comic-Con. Was I in the background or was I talking to someone? Yeah, Scuba, everything's broken. $16 hours so of Twitch streamers videos and didn't see you or Cozy's booth at all. I was in the background. That's about right. That's where I belong. Right in the background. Listen. Hey Jimmy, could you give me one of the Potbelly Panda crew boxes? One.
Number 42.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Hi.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a
you.
daft box.
Okay, do it. Be daft.
First, I gotta find the right cardboard that can fit my ears.
Okay. I love it. It's great.
Oh my god, yes!
Oh no, that is a different team. You are thinking of the Kansas City Chiefs. Tyreek is on the Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins? I love the Miami Dolphins.
I will watch that, Sapporos. I'll watch that. Oh, God, I keep wanting to use my Stream Deck, which, like everything else, is broken. This button. So, some of you saw the video. Some of you did not. We met an absolutely cool bunch of dudes that are doing some really awesome figures And what they were doing is they figured when they needed to check all of the sizes, the poses, the colorations and such, they would make 151 prototypes that were all unique, different, and make those the con exclusive to pay for the final product. And I got to chat with them, and I was like, oh, I'm not only gonna buy one for Jimmy, I'm gonna cut a promo for you because you guys are awesome. And I did, and they're like, hey, when we launch this product, we want you to be one of our spokesmen. I was like, well, okay, man, you know, I always believe things when I see them. That's just me. I'm pessimistic. So completely aside to that, these are actually pretty cool, hefty. We grabbed a couple for y'all. You will be seeing these in things. Of course, I got the answer. I stole number 42 as soon as I saw it. I got to, so Tommy Wiseau was, Tommy Wiseau was across from us. So I had lots of FaceTime with Tommy. I bought numerous articles of his clothing to wear, not on camera, just because I want to wear Tommy Wiseau underwear and jackets and book bags. Oh, I brought the book. Jimmy, can I have the book bag?
Not when I'm doing something, but alright. Anything for Tommy Wiseau when you're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Sepulros, I did. I got his backpack, and I have to say this backpack is pretty awesome. It's even got like cool stuff on the inside too, and its logo, and it's huge and it's comfortable. You know, it's funny, Sepulros, you joke about the belt. Yeah, dude. And not only that, I got it signed. Yeah. Yeah. Not a joke. That's just real. Don't mess with me, man. I got all the goods. It's true. Spade surgery, yeah. Scuba. Yeah, man. That would have been part of what they did when they were training her to give her to you. I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Shave her belly and they found a tattoo because they tattoo them to show that they've been spayed. That stinks. What else? No tattoo? That's weird. We have a bunch of Tommy Wiseau stuff that we will be putting in Blood Breaks and other things. We have variants, which I'm going to open up in a little bit. We have some of the DCD Collect Show, which I'm going to open up in a little bit. And we have, I think that's it. That's all I have for the moment. Oh, signed, certified, delivered. Sold to Ray at the concert, and Ray pulled the Ryan Stegman signed Scorch #1. I know some of you were interested in that book, and I'm sorry. All you had to do is buy the next one, and you would have had it. I can lead, but I cannot make. With that said, you know, I'm just going to assume YouTube's not working, because it's about right. me do this. Oh, it does work. Okay. The chat is working. That is a positive. Thomas, are you here? I wonder if it shows up here. Does it show up here? I don't know if it shows up here. Oh, there's Mrs. the Breaker. Hi.
Hi, Mommy.
Jimmy says hi. We were just talking about you. Well, more specifically talking about your cousin. But you were in the conversation too. Craig is not here either. Okay. Oh, Thomas says hi, Thomas. Hey, buddy. Let's get to you. Let's get to you. Let me use my mouse because Stream Deck eats butt. Ooh, what's this? What's this? What's this?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
It's right. Folks, I need to show you something first. Why is that doing that now? Oh, golly. There we go. There we go. And that's wrong too. Yep, that's completely inaccurate. Let's fix that now. Great. Anything else want to go wrong? There it was, number 8, the Ocho. That leaves only 6 to go before we give away the Ben Percy. And by the way, Ray says he wants the Percy. That was one of the reasons he got in. Variants! Number 3 is next. Number 3 is next. When it comes to numbers that are next, it's number 3. Number 9 is going to Thomas Wright Meow. 3 giveaways. 2 envelopes have 3 pieces of art in them. Am I fixing inaccuracies? I have so many swear words right now, Money Mitch, that I'm not allowed to say. Then we're going to go Muppets, because Craig grabbed a Muppets. There's only 6 of those remaining, and then we give both of those giveaways. By the way, had a lovely conversation with Guy Gilchrist. Wonderful human being. Man, I wish nothing but the best for Guy. Such a super dude. We did pick up something for a There Will Be Blood from him as well. Katie After Dark only has 4 remaining. And there are 3 giveaways there. So, Thomas! DCD Collects proudly presents Variants, its original art, by Dr. Alvin Hernandez and Brian Kaiser Tillman. You got number 9. Number 9 out of 14. You are also going to get an original piece of art or 2 or 3. And a variant comic. Let's start with a comic. Oh, that is an Alex Ross Iron Man. It's a Virgin variant. He's just bursting right through. You know what he's saying? Behind that mask? Oh, yeah. I know, it's the best I could come up with. Huh. Iron Man. Hey, what's up, Doug? Didn't we do free coupons for the raffles for volunteers? I have no idea what that is.
Can you help me real quick?
With what?
My shoe is, I think I accidentally knotted it.
All right. But next time, are you going to the bathroom? You going to the bathroom?
No.
Okay, then.
Well, yes.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, you didn't need your shoe until I was done. Yeah, I was going to say, Doug, you're in the wrong place, buddy. You don't normally watch these shows. I don't know what you're doing here. Ooh! Old school Iron Man. New Iron Man. If only you saw what I said in the wrong chat yesterday. Sapphoros, I can only imagine. So there you go. Iron Man, Iron Man, Iron Man. What up, BK? There you go, Thomas. Still 2-3 fur. It's in your DM? Okay. Kate says hi? Oh, whatever. Hi, Kate. BK, did you enjoy yourself at the con? It's in my DMs. It's in my DMs. Wow, there it is. It's my DM. Doo-doo. Did you mean Twister? You were a runner, but it was good. Good, man. Good. And nope. Looking at trucks. Hey there, partner. We're over here looking at some trucks. Gonna get me a Hemi. Toot, toot. Yeah. Upgrading the skateboard. That is a Shred Magazine joke. Get it? Trucks? Skateboard? So for those who don't know or never put a skateboard together, a truck is the thing that goes between the wheels and attaches the wheels to the skateboard. Those are called trucks.
Speaking of skateboard, so on my way to home, I actually saw this guy on a skateboard.
That's awesome, bud. But what am I going to say next?
To shut up?
No, I would never tell you to shut up.
And to tell me to leave?
No, no. What I'm going to say is we've had this discussion a lot.
Hold on. You said I'd tell you something.
And this is the time I have to work.
Wait.
You have me all the rest of the time. They only get me for a couple hours a day. Okay?
By the way, I need a single Reebok.
Bye. Yeah. I'm tired, folks.
Can I give you a hug, though?
Not with that on.
Okay.
You can give me a hug. I love you, man. Okay. Go play. You can put that back.
Wait,
Yours is at home, kid.
is this for sale?
No, honey. Test driving time muting. I would hope so. I hope it's not those Fisher-Price ones where you are tried to roll in them and they don't work and you faceplant. I remember the Fisher-Price ones that had like two settings, one for beginner, one for slightly more than beginner. And they made that noise. Yeah, I remember those. Remember, they love it when you break the speed limit and drive like a D-bag. Well, you're buying a truck. They should expect that. Do, do. Do, do, Oh, Mrs. the Breaker, I got milk. I hope you did not just buy milk. The only thing I forgot was Jimmy's chocolate, which I'm going to get on the way home. Ask if it comes with free truck nuts. Can I get some of them brass balls to put on my trailer hitch I'm never gonna use but need it 'cause it looks good? I want them studded mud flaps too, even though I ain't gonna take it mudding. This is gonna be a pavement princess. I ain't taking this off-road. You know how expansive this is? And make sure it's got one of them double toolboxes in the back. I ain't got no tools, but it's more expensive, so it must be nice. I feel a certain way about truck people. Now, mind you, folks, I'm allowed to say that. I owned a truck. I also lived in Florida and in Texas. So if there's anybody able to really speak upon truck culture, it's this guy. So, yeah, I can say what I want. Strays on the road. Need 5 more feet of... Give me 5 more feet. Can you give me the bulldog stance where the front is 6 feet higher than the back, so I gotta sit on 2 phone books just to see over the dashboard and the front of my truck? And by the way, I rear-ended that woman because I didn't see her, so it can't be my fault. It's the truck. If I can get it without a ladder, if I can get in without a ladder, it's not high enough. Right? So, folks, listen, let's do an aside. Craig's not here yet. Let's do an aside. I was in the insurance industry for one of the, for the Lizard. My statute of limitations is over on that one. My NDA is good. I used to work for Geico. Geico doesn't give a flip about you or your car. Oh, man, boy, does Geico hate you. Listen. If I look behind that photo and there is a 4-inch lizard, I'm gonna scream. Hello, Governor. By the way, whoever buys that, if we're gonna inspect that comic book, if that comic book is damaged in any way, shape, or form, I'm gonna replace it for you. So don't worry if that fall did ding the comic book, I will replace it with something equal or better, guaranteed. Money Mitch is like, Geico loves you. They're great. DC doesn't speak for all of us. I've upset the spirits, right? Hopefully not a 4-inch spider. Amen to that, brother. But no, like, so I was in underwriting. I know so much because I was an underwriter for a little while. And we would deny claims if you got your truck lifted and didn't tell us. If your lift kit was more than 4 inches, 4 inches, 4.5 technically. They wanted to hit you on the 5-inch lift kits and 6-inch lift kits. If your truck was lifted more than 4 inches and you didn't tell us, denied. You did an illegal modification that we weren't aware of, so we're not going to cover that. And by the way, the person you hit, we're going to take a hard look at whether we're going to pay that because you modified your vehicle in a way that made viewing cars next to you more difficult. And when you lifted it, did you put oversized tires on it? Well, those oversized tires better have been rated for that particular vehicle, and the rims should be rated for the same tires because, by the way, tires have widths and so do rims, and If the width of the tire is over the width of the rim, then it is technically an ill-fitted tire and is considered dangerous, and we're going to deny that because you yourself decided to sabotage your own vehicle. Not using that specific term. That was a real fancy legal term they used. But yeah, when the person that you hit has rubber on the handles of their car from your tires, we're going to be like, yeah, we're not renewing that policy. We're going to pay them, but you're on your own, kid. So many things. You have to report everything you do to your car that can change the value of it or the ability to drive it safely. Before you leave, and I apologize if you already have, can I get a closer look at the Spider-Man puzzle piece in the background? Sure. What if I completely changed the suspension and engine from a 2000s era vehicle into a 60s era truck? So engine actually doesn't really matter per se. I mean, it does for the value. They're not going to hit you for doing an engine swap. Because they're just going to pay you for what the original engine was. But if you turned it into like a 60s era truck, that's going to be a specialty insurance anyway. Depends if it's street legal or not. This, you may remember, was from Into the Spider-Verse. This is Kaiser. After a year plus of emailing the winner who won this, they did not answer, so we're giving it away again. We're not keeping it, we're giving it away, because that's the right thing to do. So this has become one of the giveaways for variants. Thanks, Uncle Doug. Only if they know about it. It's true. Don't total your vehicle. Because when they inspect it, they find out. So we had the black BMW before I wrecked it. And that had a lot of aftermarket things put on it. And we bought them with them on there. And it was, Mrs. The Breaker would tell you, a fight for the damage adjusters to give us the right value. Ultimately, they didn't give us the right value for the vehicle. They said because the VIN didn't list those options on it, that they didn't exist when we showed them pictures of the options and videos of the rear camera. It had the entertainment system in the glove box, whole 9 yards. And they wouldn't give us any of it, even though I challenged them to go back and look at the car again and see those items on the car. They denied that they existed. So trust me, you want to report as much as you can. Can't inspect a stolen vehicle, that's right. But the great thing is, when it's a stolen vehicle, you're only going to get paid on what the VIN says it is. Doesn't matter if you have photos. It does not matter if you have photos. You have to have it insured. If it's stolen, then they don't know what it looked like at the time that it was stolen. So they're just going to give you the stock price. Currently a couple of pieces. Upgrading, moving, fuel tank, wiring harness. Yeah, that becomes a custom vehicle at that point. You would have to let them know that you have a custom vehicle. Truly, you would have to say, this is how I'm customizing this vehicle. And they can choose to not insure you if it's over-modified. Twitch just skipped backwards 30 seconds. Saw you say the same thing twice. Maybe it's because, weird, my Twitch just skipped backwards like 30 seconds. Saw you say the same thing twice. That's weird. My Twitch just skipped backwards like 30 seconds. Saw you say the same thing twice. That's weird. No smog pre-1975? That's good. We all want pictures now. Now, Money Mitch, you gotta show pictures. He's like, I'll show you now. I'll show you now. I raise your when it's done, and I raise you now. If you've subscribed, you can rewind streams now. That's dangerous. That should not be allowed. What if I wrap it like a pretty purple bunny? That's fine. You can wrap your vehicle. That's all right. You're just not going to get paid for the wrapping. It's a Hot Wheels car. It's a Oy vey. Yes, baby. Okay, don't do that, honey. Are you okay?
Yeah, it just hurts.
Where'd you hit it? I know, but on what?
On the desk. On the wooden desk.
How? does. I'm gonna make it feel better.
No, you can't make it feel
I can.
It doesn't work.
Come here.
I bet you $1 that isn't work.
Bet you $1 off of the dollars you owe us.
How does this random thing work?
Come here, honey. Come here. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, but that won't work. I bet you $1.
It's okay, honey. You're okay. You're a big tough guy.
Still hurts.
Okay, then you only owe us $35.
Now it feels better.
Okay, good.
Now you owe me $2?
Nope.
And now I get $2 off or
Nope.
$1 off?
Nope.
You just promised me.
Yeah, and then I took the $1 off, and then you said it feels better, so now the $1 goes back on. Oh.
So what type of $1?
You owe me 35.
I thought you said, you said, I bet you $1 out of your money that you got.
Jimmy, 35.
No, you said, I bet you $1.
34. Leave me alone.
Oh, yeah, no.
When my Blazer was stolen 27 years ago, Allstate found the Blazer on the lot on the other side of Rochester. They paid me what that dealer was listing their Blazer for. Comp. They give you comp, just like sports cars, comp. They still actually do that. Typically, they'll give like Kelley Blue Book plus. The Kelley Blue Book will be one number, and then they'll find another comparable one in the area with similar mileage, and then they'll go like in between the two somewhere, depending on the condition, higher or lower in that range. Most insurance companies can be pretty fair about evaluation of a vehicle. The sad thing is the average person believes their vehicle is worth a lot more than it really is because it's worth a lot to you. You may owe more on it than it is worth, and it behooves them not to total it for your sake. But truth be told, your vehicle is almost never worth what you paid for it, even if it's brand new. Brand new cars are one of the biggest scams that you can possibly deal with. Buying a used car, even if it's 1 year used, you're going to be better off in the long run, typically. So, Mrs. the Breaker was also in auto insurance for 8 years, and then now sues those insurance companies for 3 years. That's why you have insurance for your comics. Oh my God. Speaking of, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this, but somebody just lost about $500,000 worth of comics. 50,000 books were stolen. I can't talk about who yet because I haven't asked them if I could talk about it. They told me at LA-Comic-Con. 50,000 comic books were stolen out of their what are those called? You pay them and they store stuff. Storage units. Yes. 50,000 comics stolen out of a storage unit. They have the person's face. They have their fingerprints. But they have no books, unfortunately. Yeah. Sapphoros, you probably do know who it is. But I did not ask them if I could talk about it on stream because obviously the first thing when they told me wasn't, oh my God, can I talk about it on stream? It was like, oh dude, I'm so sorry. And a hug, a big hug. Because it was not insured. Listen, folks, if you have what you believe to be more than $10,000 in collectibles, that's typically the benchmark, 10 grand. If you have more than $10,000 in collectibles, you can get them insured. There are plenty of specialty insurance companies. Chubb does it. Lloyd's does it. There's quite a few places that will do specialty insurance. Get it. It's usually like $20 or less a month. And you get to itemize what you have. Just do it. They will cover flood. They will cover fire. They will cover theft. They cover all of the above typically. But get your stuff. Just get it done. No, I don't like storage units either. I don't trust them. We have a storage unit, but it's literally inside our building. So, like, we just walk out our front door and down the hall, and our storage unit's right there. That's the only reason we have one. Otherwise, we wouldn't. No, I don't like the other ones. What else was I supposed to talk about today? Pictures in Discord. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. Is that a Crown Vic? Are you putting a police interceptor in there? You're putting a police interceptor in there, aren't you? Tell me that's going to be a police interceptor. Can I get them for the production cells drawing? Yeah. Yeah, it isn't it? Okay. Yeah, you're a man after my own heart. I have always wanted a retired cop car, and Melissa said, I will divorce you and then and never talk to you again if you get one. I used to drive a police interceptor when I used to work for the parks department. And that was the most fun I ever had, driving a vehicle that wasn't made for the track. And Mrs. The Breaker is like, if you are not, you aren't. I had the chance to get an interceptor for less than 10 grand, and she's like, you're not getting it. Period. You're not going to be the guy driving around in the retired cop car. It's not happening. The suspension works nice on the 66 frame. Yeah, they should have aluminum steering on those Crown Vics, right? Isn't that German cars only? See, she told you. Yeah, yep. German cars only. All the cars we own right now are German. One of them works. One of them gets by. Money Mitchell, like, well, I have an Audi too. You want a Porsche? Oh, bro, you gotta come here and see all the Porsches Doug's mom has. She had them out the other day. We were up here. She has one that is exceptionally rare. There's only like 300 of them in the world. She got invited to buy it because, you know, she's Doug's mom. I also like the white Bronco in the background. I love Don's eagle eyes. Frame drops right on the axles. Good. Good. What does this say? Nothing. Okay. Ooh. Bronco's not his, but he likes it nonetheless. Sapporo says, one of my neighbors would lose their minds if that truck was parked here for a day. Yeah, you know who else would lose their minds? An HOA. Con was good, by the way. What company would insure the production cells? You'd have to call around. Just Google collectible insurance companies. Yeah, they're on the HOA board. There it is, Sapporos. There it is. Yeah, I will never own a house in an HOA. I don't care how much money I have, how nice the house is, even if they gave me a free house. If somebody's like, DC, this house, I'm giving it to you because of all of the entertainment that you have given me, and it is in an HOA, I would be like, cool, I'm going to sell it. I would not spend a day in it. I would sell it. I will never, ever live anywhere that has an HOA. The need and use of an HOA is antiquated and is no longer necessary. And I'm going to say it, quite frankly, a lot of HOAs are just flat out racist, with racist intentions. HOAs do suck. And most of them get blocked. That's nice. I don't have to pee again. Got one and asked them about it, and they were like, yeah, ignore that. They're idiots. It's great. So there's maybe one in the world that's good, and you happen to know that one. But no, when Mrs. the Breaker and I were house hunting before we bought the house in New York, we specifically said no HOAs. We had a pallet fall over in our driveway, and the HOA narc thought, yeah, it's why. It emboldens people to be a-holes. That's all I hear when they talk. Don says, Lilia sent us a picture of her in her RIT jersey, and I asked her if she was getting sick. She questioned why I would ask that, and I told her because I could see a bottle of Mucinex in the background. Had to explain to her that I wanted to be a detective when I was growing up. So, Don, what you didn't know is it was actually Robitussin, and she's just mixing it with some Sprite. Best I saw on Reddit was someone getting a notice for an appliance on their porch. It was a broom. That's hilarious. My mother got a notice for too many dog turds in her backyard, which, by the way, was fenced in where nobody could see it. You'd have to actually jump over the fence and look. Lilia would never. No, she wouldn't. Lilia's probably one of the best kids I can imagine having outside of my own kid.
Hey!
Did you not hear me, James?
What?
Did you jump the gun and say something before we were done?
Fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Make me come over there and punch you in the pinky toe.
You can't. It's bad parenting.
Yeah, it's right. It is bad parenting. Good move. I was testing you. You passed. She learned a life lesson. Inspect your background before you send a photo. Well, hey. Nope. You know what? Don, I love you, Kelly and Lilia. I'm not even going to crack a joke. All right, you have a choice. You have a choice. I believe this is Paz Vizsla. Rancor. Trooper. Boba. That's not Bo-Katan. I think that's the other one. I don't know. Mr. Crumb? The Mandalorian? Or the Mandalorian antenna up in his new armor? It is the first one is Paz Vizsla. It is. We're gonna go with Boba. All right. Boba. They just finished production on Super Troopers 3. I'm in. Love it. Lee had to do one off stream because every time he was working on, someone would come in and demand Mando or Boba. Became comical at a certain point. So there you go. Do you want this opened or sealed? again, please. Done. I wonder, can I? Probably not.
What's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's
gun.
in the box?
Give me
Oh God, no, I can't zoom out. Okay. Well, it's worth a try. Yes.
Is the Seattle Seahawks a good team?
Are the Seattle Seahawks a good team? I'm going to give you the answer, but then somebody's going to clip it and send it to Dangle, and then Dangle will never talk to me again.
So does Dangle also like football?
Yes, Dangle likes any sport that you can place a bet on.
So he's also a Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, correct. You just got Dangle. Right? What up, Craig? Craig, you are up right after this, friend. Good to see you. Go Buffalo is right. Thanks, buddy. All right, Star Wars Book of Boba Fett Season 1 from 2022. Let's get that auto. Gino is on the Raiders now. Jim, there's only two teams in the NFL. There's the Eagles and there's the Bills. The Kraken and the Mammoth. You are up right after this one, unless you don't want to be up. Then you don't have to be up. Ooh. Blue and purple are non-numbered variants. We're looking for any other color. Clatuinian. Clatuinian? Clatuinian. Looking like a bulldog. Getting the drummer's autograph, yeah. Not the proudest moment. Ooh, green. W. Earl Brown out of 75 as WeK proprietor. His name is Earl. There we go. We got a numbered one. Not only did we get a SIG, we got a numbered SIG. We were overdue for numbering. We got it. Can we get more? I would like more numbers. Let's make it a number hot box. Let's get like 2 more numbered cards. I hate this guy. Actually, I don't hate him. I hate Robert Rodriguez. Oh, I hope that is really a red one. Yeah, out of 99. There we go. We're getting numbers now. 2 numbered. Hey, listen, I said let's get 3. Can the last pack also have a numbered one in it? Why not? Why not? Why not on Wednesday? All right, let's get it. Come on, make the prophecy come true. Oh, it's purple. It is Nurple. There we go. Hey. 2 numbers. Dig it.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
True. True. With a side of true. All right. Craig.
Number 23, that fatty guy, is like hard for me to tackle.
Oh, Craig, I see. I didn't look at the note until now. Yeah, I see it now.
But that was not it. Recreating the Stockholm Darkaway for
I got it now, man. Thank you.
step number 1.
My brain are not working.
Step number 2. So step number 2 was not really good. And on step number 3, I got the spin.
Thank you for clarifying, Craig. I got a lot going on in my brain.
No, psych, I didn't. Step number 4 was and then step number 4. What can we do to go with the gold? Step number 4.
Oh.
Step number 6 and 7. They were something because I accidentally.
Ow.
What?
My back hurts.
5 and then 7 was oh my god, I'm almost there. And then 8,
Excuse me.
and then 9. But I accidentally did that except number 9 and
Ooh. Oh, that's actually... Thanks, Scoop. That's nice.
oh my god, that was it. But I didn't do it. Wait, no.
I actually just bought Mrs. the Breaker. A really nice sketch comic, and I forgot to bring it to work with me. I'll bring it tomorrow if somebody reminds me.
Okay, this does not count as a backward turtle, but this, ready? Whoop.
Oh! Thanks, Aporos.
So, step number 9 wasn't it, but that was clean. But then the final one.
I saw the S and thought it was Scoobs. It was Steve.
Then I have one more.
I see the S and I'm like, oh, S, it's got to be Scoobs because I'm live and Scoobs is here. Steve sent me something.
But you want to do this, I am. Oh my god, push through. Come on, stop. And gotta make this no, I'm not.
I have to save that. Okay, saved. Okay. I did do the safety dance. Set an alarm on your phone for tomorrow. You know, Sapporo, I'm going to do that right now because you said so.
Oh my god. The fact that we gotta actually make Saquon go to the other way, that. Alright. The fact that we got. Let's put the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
100 yards.
Set. Set.
Alright, let's go. Alright, let's do some home bar, but this is gonna be slow.
Seeing if there's anything I missed. I would love something bigger, but it would be a few years before then. This one comes fully loaded already with a tow package. What would you be towing? Con stuff?
What is that from?
My chat? Man, there was something else I wanted to share. What was it? Aside from Tommy Wiseau clothing, I didn't actually buy anything for myself. It's a true story.
Alright, guys, we gotta get that.
Right.
Alright. We are going to the Jags, and that is. I'll give them 40 yards.
Yes, but then Craig corrected me that I don't have to open that one. That was a placeholder purchase.
VIP, we got something that you never wanted to never.
Well, that's okay. I was wrong about it too, Scoobs. I did get a gift. I did get a gift from Lee. I gotta find space for it in the back. Lee gifted me. So Lee's like, I was flipping through his sketch card book because I'm never not looking for my next Lee Cozy piece. And it was a quiet time during it was early, so it was one of the rare quiet moments at the con. And I'm flipping through his book, and he's like, the Lando is on page 3. It's like, I know. It's been open to Lando's face the entire con. I've been staring at Lando. And Mrs. Brady's like, shh. And Lee's like, I draw them for you. And I was like, I know you do. I know. He's like, you're the only Lando person I know. Oh, Pat, it's not just Speed Racer stuff. It is currently, and Lee would have to confirm this, we have the shortest printed variant of Speed Racer on the planet. I'm not exaggerating. The variant we did out of 25, aside from the one that Lee did out of 25, which were basically similar book, different color schemes. The two books we have are the rarest run prints of Speed Racer on the planet. He is almost completely sold out of his. We just started selling ours. And they are awesome. We did sell one of the out of 50 variants. We sold number 50 of 50. that went to Ray when he bought the Sign Certified. He's like, I don't have that one, because he's a Speed Racer fan, and he has all the ones that Lee has, but he said, I don't have that one. We're like, no, you don't, because that's exclusive to us. And we flipped it over and we showed him, it's got our name on it, and he's like, yeah, what numbers do you have? I was like, I have any number 16 through 50 that you could possibly want. And he said, I will take number 50, give me the bookend. You should have Pat tell you about the tattoo marathon he is undertaking this weekend in Virginia. I'm trying to get him to post some of his tats on the cord. Pat, you got some tattoos? I got a couple of tattoos. Not many, but I enjoy them. I haven't gotten tattoo in like 24 years. I got them all in one big bunch, and I've wanted to do more since. But I'm poor, so I used to have friends that were tattoo artists that always wanted to tat me for free. And I was like, yeah, let me plan on something, because they just wanted their ink on my body. And I was like, yeah, let me think of something, man. I'll think of something and I'll get it done. And I always dragged my feet, and free tattoo, you don't drag your feet. And I was dragging my feet, and then I moved away from Buffalo, and now I don't have access to free tattoos. So now it's like, yeah, that tattoo on your arm is going to be $3,000. And I'm like, you're going to do what to me while you're giving me the tattoo for $3,000? And they're like, no, dude, that's just for the tattoo. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'll wait till I move back to New York sometime before I die. And then I'll just get it for free. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5, and one of them covers a good portion of my back. I got almost all of them when I was in the Navy. T-Bone was here. I think he's still here. At the same time, at Anime Inc. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I mean, most aren't 3,000. It depends on who's doing it, who the artist is, what ink they're using, and how big it is. So I was very lucky. I got tattooed around the year 2000, and they had this stuff called Millennium Starbright ink. And Millennium Starbright ink was a limited production, very bright or pastel, depending on what color you were getting, ink that had like an insane pigmentation. So these two tattoos that are tough to see, actually, these tattoos are actually Millennium Starbright. Now, my skin discoloration kind of ruined this one. But for a 25-year-old tattoo, the fact that I still have teal and purple is bonkers. And this red and purple, that red, I mean, look how new that red is. And that tattoo was done in 1999. And that still looks like brand new red. Millennium Starbright ink almost instantly sold out. And yes, ink does have a shelf life. It does go bad. So, yeah. I was very lucky. I have a tattoo here that is not Millennium Starbright, and it is faded, and then I have a big black one. One on my back was 12 hours over the course of 3 sessions. And it looks terrible, because I didn't care for it, because I was young and dumb. And now there's chunks being cut out of it, because, you know, skin cancer. Started counting the hours you've been under the needle? I don't know. 11 and a half for one session. Yeah. I had to break it up just because time. I did the outline first and then the shading separately. Have some Indian ink, a needle, and some string if you have the time. What's the string for? My old brain can remember. I will bring in some DCD stickers, cards if you want to take them. Oh, that's so nice of you, Don. Thank you. After 3 hours, my skin says no. Doesn't matter how I feel mentally, skin says... So I'm able to sweat out pain. I can be like... As soon as it starts, I'm like, all right, I'm going to go to my Zen place. And then I just start to sweat. Even if it's cold in there, I sweat out the pain. I break a sweat, and then I feel no pain. It's kind of gross, because, like, you know, it's just sitting there sweating, but, yeah. Skin starts finding the artist at 8 hours. So tie it to my finger so I can find the needle. Good answer. I love it. Yeah. Just pushes the ink out. You start it gets inflamed. Yeah. Yup.
Oh my god, it's like we got the space. 3, 25, 33, and number 5, catching him up. Yeah, good, and he got on the 3.
Water park with Scoobs alone, but instead of water, it's chocolate. Oh man, so yes and no. I love chocolate. I hate water parks. There's something about swimming in everyone else's pee that is not appetizing to me. I will not go in a public pool. I will not go in a public pool. Spoilers, Money Mitch, nobody's skin holds yellow ink well. Yellow is the first to fade in all of humanity. Even a pale Irishman who's never seen the sun will blow yellow ink out. Yellow is, they will dissuade you from putting yellow in. Yep. Oftentimes they will tell you, don't make yellow the primary color, make it a highlight. And then it's pretty much the white shining through at the end anyway. Yep, that's why it's actually shocking that most of my tattoos are good. If you can smell the chlorine, there is urine in the water. And if you smell the urine, there is urine in the water. That's right, black and gray. Let me see. I feel like I'm missing something.
Looking forward about. Reset. Jalen, added about. Oh my god. Saquon just broke 2 tackles.
Did you break 2 tackles?
Yeah, he's an X Factor.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Reset. Put. Jalen, added about. No one's catching him up. Saquon's still on his feet. And he's down on the 50. I just love Saquon Barkley. The fact that he did his backward turtle. It's getting me the chills. And are they gonna make the 4th down? There's no need.
All right, yeah, we honestly, truth be told, DCD Collects did not do a lot of purchasing this con. It was a good con. Here's the issue, and Kate will attest to this. They put Artist Alley in the parking lot. And more specifically, the parking garage. So the LA Convention Center, if you've ever been there, the first floor is actually the parking garage. That is, I should say, the first subfloor. So when you walk directly in, you walk into the first one, but if you go down the stairs, you go into the parking garage. And Artist Alley was in the parking garage. With all of the special signers like Bryce Dallas Howard. By the way, Bryce Dallas Howard, tiny little thing. She is like 5'3", 5'4" on a good day. Bryce Dallas Howard, tiny person. Did not know that. Did not know that.
Who is Tiny Howard? Tiny Howard.
Stream.
I'm just saying. But like,
Bryce Dallas Howard?
who's that?
That's an actor.
What with the bow hat?
The con didn't look like a sardine can, at least. Yeah, but it made it extremely out of the way to go to Artist Alley. And normally we make all of our purchases directly from artists. We honestly didn't go down there very much. I went down there to obviously see Blind Cat and Kate and Durbit and Jason Conopisos Alvarez and Guy Gilchrist. I literally did not even talk to anybody else. It was just like, listen, I love art. It's my job. But it was kind of like, I want to go to Artist Alley. It's so far away. And it's like, no, I'll just stay here. You sure? Yeah, I just don't want to walk that far. So I didn't go, really, other than pre-con. And that's why I didn't get anything signed. It was just so far out of the way. Did you ride one of those two mechanical bulls? I would have. I would have.
I've seen them.
But I was not allowed to. How was the lighting down there? It was fine. It was well lit. No, the space was good. Sapporo's, it was. The space was good. It's just too far away.
No one knows.
So it became one of those things where if you don't see it, it doesn't exist. So I would be walking around, getting my loaded fries, looking at the main stage, gazing upon Matthew Lillard, who I love with all my heart. I got to see him speak for a little bit. I got to see Skeet Ulrich speak for a little bit. I got to see the cast of Scream, mainly to just see Matthew Lillard, because I've always loved Matthew Lillard. He's just an awesome dude. And I just, didn't go downstairs. I know. That's right. Put the resellers and that's what you should do. That is right. Put the people that are scalping in the basement.
But he just scored the touchdown.
Temperature controlled it is. It was actually nice and cool down there. That's right. Put the flea market people in the flea market type setting. Amen. That is correct. Excuse me. All that was missing was a hot dog cart. Those were across the street. The way they were slinging hot dogs across the street, you'd swear to God that it was the greatest hot dog in the world. They were yelling. I don't know how they did it. They're just yelling about their hot dog. Ask me about my hot dog. And they were just it was so loud when you got outside with vendors screaming about their hot dog. It was a bit much. Jimmy, did you have a good con?
Well, we met.
Come here, come on camera. I'm inviting you on.
We met the puppet girl.
Oh my goodness, we did meet Captain Jenny. So we have raided into her a couple of times, Captain Jenny. She's the girl that she's a ventriloquist with the puppet. And I was just walking outside and I'm like, oh my God, it's her. And I couldn't remember her name. I felt like such a D-bag. And I probably looked like a crazy person because I kind of ran towards excuse me, wait, are you the Twitch? She goes, yeah, I am. I was like, oh my God, you're unbelievable. You're so talented. Can I get a picture? I fangirl. I was, can I get a picture, please? She's like, sure. And the look on her face was, just don't eat me. So like I'm getting picture, and then she's like, Jimmy wanted, like, Jimmy's like, can I come? I was like, oh yeah, that's right, Jimmy too. And we took a photo. I'll show you a picture.
And she was dressed as Raven, and her puppet was Robin.
It's true.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's they're on Mrs. the Breaker's phone. Did I get? Hold on. I did. Here we go. Download.
Wait, mommy met him too?
Yeah.
At least they weren't yelling, ask me about my wieners.
Mm-hmm.
What's your language, Sapphoros? And my dad said the SH word.
No, he can say whatever he wants.
No, you said.
He can say whatever he wants.
Isn't this a family-friendly video?
Yeah, but Sapphoros can say whatever he wants.
Cool.
Because Sapphoros is the all-seeing eye.
Alright, good.
He's everywhere at once.
Just start the photo.
There it is. There is me in full fanboy mode. So excited. 2 meter, super talented ventriloquist.
What does that mean? A ventriloquist.
That's the person with a puppet. Me and my guy again.
And he just yapped, woo! Woo! Woo!
Oh, here's 2 more extremely talented cosplayers. Now, this gentleman, I think his name's Travis.
Yeah.
It is Travis. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he is a professional cosplayer. And that's his wife, who is also a professional cosplayer. Marvel actually hired him for the Marvel Zombies that they did. And he works with my friend, more on that. They're doing webisodes on YouTube. And I was talking to Mr. Moore, who is the director and writer and editor and producer. And they just happened to walk up, and I'm like, oh, goodness, you guys are so great. I love both of you. Can I have a picture? And they're like, absolutely.
Wait, so who are they?
They're professional cosplayers. Fantastic. He also has a really good Reed Richards. There's me on day 2. He doesn't know what's going on. It's so great. Now he's finally like, oh, you're over here now. Those are the holes in my back. Yeah, I think that's it.
I think the camera would love to see your holes.
Nope.
Who's this for? For me. Hi.
All right, that's it. Oh, I do have one more photo I want to share that I thought was the greatest thing ever.
God, Gilchrist.
So this is it's a van. It's just cruising down the street. And I was like, oh, what does that sticker say? I want a van just to buy the sticker. Don't make this weird. Just get in the van. What an amazing sticker. Right?
Candy at least.
With that sticker, I didn't even need candy. I was like, say no more, fam. I'm going in.
Wait, Daddy, are you covering the
License plate? Yes, because I don't want to dox these poor people. Don't make this weird. Get in the van. I thought that was great.
Show me the candy first. I've been scammed.
Show me the candy first. I've been scammed before and I still can't sit down.
Who's Pat?
Jimmy, we've gone over this 4 times now.
Okay,
Pat
goodbye.
works with Don and Carlos in Buffalo.
Oh, wow.
Pat is a Buffalo Bills fan. It's all you need to know about Pat.
Did I meet him?
No.
Hi, Pat.
I'm an adult. It now takes tacos to enter a stranger's van. Duly noted. I'm going to remember that. I'm going to remember that we need tacos to get Money Mitch. He says, hi, Jimmy.
Hi. Go Bills.
Go Bills. Oh, I better put this in their box before I forget. All right, folks, it's almost 8 o'clock Pacific, so we're going to call last call. Last call. The call is last. It's the last one. Last call. Then we do it again tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a little drunker. Tomorrow, by the way, is, again, while everybody's here, tomorrow's the last day that we're going to be live this week. We will not be live on Friday. I'm going to say that again. We're not going to be live on Friday. Friday, we are going to be in San Diego for a family thing. So tomorrow is the last day this week that you're going to get something good. How many left for the mystery helmets? 4. Money Mitch, you are the only one in on the mystery helmet. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. The last mystery helmet I got destroyed his knee. Well, Pat, don't pull any bills then. I at least know you're loved tremendous. Oh, I love you too, Durbit. Always good to see you. Grazie. Grazie. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna drink. Bring your drinks tomorrow, folks. We're gonna do some drinking. Jimmy is gonna be with Mrs. the Breaker, so we are gonna have some drinks. I'm gonna have some scotch, maybe a couple of I do have some Guinness left. Guinness and scotch tomorrow. Maybe I'm going to do scotch with Guinness, tequila and Guinness. Even though that is some of the best tequila in the world, I think I prefer scotch and Guinness. 2 Muppets left and Pigs in Space. There are 4 Muppets left? 6 Muppets left. 6. Pigs in Space is the only hit that is left. Then there are the 2 giveaways. Seven left in Muppets? 7. I can't count. It's been a month, folks. It's been a month. It has been a month. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's raid somebody. What's he doing? I mean, it's pretty cool. We could possibly do that. Well, this. What's he doing? Nothing. He just rated out. Okay. What's he doing? Kaiser. We have a Kaiser product. Let's go Kaiser.
Daddy,
Oh, yeah, I'm using that as a stand.
Daddy, there's a new booster pack in what's its name?
In Madden?
Well, yeah, that too. And a Pokemon a TGC.
Oh, okay.
Also that too, Daddy. There's also
By the way, for those who don't know, EA Sports was just acquired by Saudi Arabia. Effective 2027. Your hard-earned money towards FIFA and NHL 26 or 7 and Madden 27 will all be going to Russia. So I've bought my last Madden. Yeah, I will not be purchasing. I will be canceling my EA pack through 2026. All profits remain here. After 2026, after September of 2026, so November of 2026, EA Sports is majority owned by Saudi Arabia. So listen, I'm not virtue signaling. I just can't get behind them. They've bought their way into golf. They've bought their way into the UFC. They've bought their way into the WWE, and they're buying their way into electronic gaming. So that's a wrap on spending any money with EA Sports. You do you. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. All right, let's get that Kaiser. Let me check the gates. Yeah, a little EX.
No. The pack is called. So the pack is. Oh my god. The pack is called. Here, let me.
Can you show
EX.
Okay.
Deluxe pack EX.
Can you show me after the stream because we're about to end?
Oh, okay.
And then we'll open up packs on mine, okay? I'll let you pick the packs.
Alright,
Sound
so I
good?
just got mine and EX.
All right, good.
And there's a 100% for you to get a EX.
All right, folks. Gate is clear. We out. Ta-ta. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. I don't see enough of you, and I'm seeing even less of you this week than I normally would. So I'm sorry for that. Just so much going on in the Breaker household right now. I love each and every one of you, and I don't want you to think that my lack of being on camera is because I don't love you. I really do. Tomorrow, we're going to get Fishnicket together, and it's going to be a great time. Take care of yourselves and each other so that we can be there together tomorrow. Otherwise, it's no fun to drink alone. I love you. Take care. Good night, and let's see what the Kaiser is up to.
I got a god pack. But it was it's a mini one.
I make nothing. Oh no, we're being rated again.
Gengar.
I just got one